So I figured I would treat you guys to some massive fame farming. We're at 100,740,000 combat fame credits. And we're going to farm a static zone with an 8-4 satchel turned on and with our auto respec on. Everything I'm wearing is maxed out. I'm trying a different helmet today. I want to see if the Stalker Hood's armor shred is really good, even though I have armor shred on my boots. But I'm just going to see. I'm just here to see if it's any good or not. If it is, maybe I can make a video about that. I'm just experimenting like I tend to do. If this helmet sucks, I can always swap it out. I normally use a mage cowl. I'm going to be using the roast pork for the healing. And let's begin pulling here. So I'm just going to grab a whole buttload of mobs. And I would like to grab this archer too. I just want all of them at once here. Let's get them all stacked up together. There we go. Start huddling them. And you'll notice that the archer is, of course, already dodged it. But, you know, that's just how things are, right? Go ahead and drop the heals. Drop another puddle, hit the helmet, and, man, they died so quick. I don't know if it's any faster than Mage Cow, but, that helmet has such a low cooldown, and, that's partly why I'm kind of messing with it right now. Alright, the Archer has moved himself near the Wizards. Very good for us. So we have 10 seconds on our heal cooldown, so that's not so good for us. But, I'm going to pop the helmet early here. And maybe I can avoid that. And then with the laser, we got another person here. Now, I am playing kind of during off hours, so let's see. Get everyone cultist sandaled up and just melt these skellies down. There we go. Go ahead and grab some of the loot here. And just those two pulls, we went, what, 100,740 to 9. So that's 200,000 combat fame credits, which is quite a lot. It looks like someone's been clearing here lately. They've left a lot of treasure on the ground. Also, the mobs are kind of not super upgraded either because someone is clearing, so this may not be the best fame per hour, but it's fine, it's whatever, man. You know, you can't win them all. It looks like I don't even get to use my helmet because these things died way too fast. That thing is 4 stacked. Let's see what we got. More runes. You know, there's a lot of items on the ground, and these aren't even lootable, so that means someone is actively still farming, at least nearby. So that's curious, or that's interesting, rather. There is a boss over here. Are you fighting the boss? Yeah, you're fighting the boss. Okay. Let's see if I can grab... This is a triple upgraded archer pool. I don't even know if I can do this. This is very threatening. I'm going to try to get the archers a little bit closer together before I start, because the archers are the real freaking damage dealers here. Also, I do have one of those big jumpy guys. Those things tend to really hurt a lot. So let's pop helmet here early and get to lasering down these skellies. And, you know, I've killed most of the skellies. I can use the bear now to tank a bit while I reposition this last skelly. Get that thing 4 stack cursed, start working on this skelly. And we're able to do the pull. It's just, it's kind of sloppy. And we can hit him with the helmet for that shred. So that went from 403 ticks to 537, so that's pretty darn good. Unfortunately, that player got the boss. And, you know, I thought maybe I'd have this zone to myself. What kind of gear is this person rocking? I got slightly better gear, and they are playing a safer build, so I can clear faster. But, again, I've got a little bit of competition here, and that's okay. That happens sometimes. You know, you can't always have the zone to yourself, especially since I've been making vids about it and popularizing it. Of course, people are going to want to come here, you know, and pop the helmet, and then everything starts taking even more damage. Man, I don't know. Stalker helmet might be pretty Gucci. It does increase your damage also, even if you don't get the armor shred, though I am really, like, curious about the armor shred. 15,000 combat fame from that one kill. It's so much, dude. It's so much. Let's see if there's any other good little spots here. Like, that's a double archer and a double wizard. I think I can do that. It's just, it's hard. It's going to be hard to get the archers and the wizards to, like, kind of share space. But we're going to prio the archers, of course, because look, they hit really hard, man. And I'm dying here. That's okay. We don't have to die for long, just for a little bit. Just weather the storm, and then we can grab this big guy and this big guy. And you know, these big guys, they hit pretty darned hard. But I've got the mount. You know, it's just 2 of them. That's like, it's doable. You know, hit him with the helmet, hit him with the laser, and yeah, big damage there. Decent damage. I got boots coming up, so I can shred their armor, even though they're about to die. I don't really feel like wasting it. I feel like it would... Oh, I canceled my laser because I got a little excited. Yeah, these guys give the most combat... Well, 15,800, so there we go. It's decent. It's pretty good. I thought it'd be like 20k, but no premium, you know. So this would be a triple. Oh, let's just do this. Let's just do these pulls one at a time. Let me get the archers stacked up here. And, you know, the archers, they're kind of skittish. They're going to run around. They're going to try to, you know, reposition themselves. And that just happens. Can't really help it too much. But I can heal myself here. Get another. I'm going to have to pull the 4. And this archer on the side, he's just going to live for now, I suppose. Alright, and that is 1,250 combat, or I'm sorry, faction points. And that took 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And I'm not even pulling fast. I'm just taking it easy. I'm just chilling. I'm just like lackadaisical playing. If I even use that word right, let me know in the comments if I use the word right. I might have, you know, mispronounced it. Who cares? It's just a word that I didn't invent. You know, it existed before I did. Why should I respect it? Oh, people are gonna take that out of context. Oh, Reddit. Oh, I hate Soul Benji. He's such a bad person because of one thing I might have said in a video or something. Who cares? So we are still fame farming here. Look at all this loot people be leaving, man. That's money, 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 money. I know it's not a lot, but it is still technically money on the ground, bro. You gotta like maybe try to respect a little bit of it. But yeah, you know, we're armor shredding here. We're big damage dealing. Stalkerhood, it's cool, but I kind of like, I don't know, Mage Cal is cool because you breathe fire, and that's cool. If you think it's not cool, then whatever. Tell me what you think is actually cool then. Cooler than breathing fire. Which is funny because, you know, that's a fire staff ability, is the fire breath cone. So it's like you can breathe fire twice if you're a fire staff. Oh, man. Will we ever get tired of Albion Online? Maybe one day we might. But today is not that day. For now, we're doing our due diligence farming. Also, I started this video at 101 million silver. You can see I'm already down to 100 million. It's about to drop to 99 million. So yes, this is an expensive endeavor. It does cost quite a bit of silver to do. I have to wait for the snowstorm before I can just loot it now. Whatever. It's just a little pain. It's still... Oh, that's quad archers. I'm not messing with quad archers. That's too many archers. Get them out of here. I'll grab some more melees, dude. Melees are the lifeblood of the party. You want to invite them to your house. They're really cool guests. They clean up after themselves. You know, they're just really cool guys. Alright, melting, melting, melting. Everything is dying. And we're getting the fame. That is how it's supposed to be. We're the hero of the story now. You know, since all the others turned evil, right? No, we were the villain, and then in the second season, we're now the hero. I don't know how that works. Don't ask me. Oh, there's a lot of, like, melees here. Double archer, too. Let's see if I can get the archer pulled over just a bit. Oh, dang it. There's an archer patrol. That's scary. I'm in danger. I'm in danger? Let's see if I can mount up. Come on, let me mount up. Yes, got it. Okay, I'll see y'all later. I can't fight that. I'm sorry. That's too dangerous. That's too threatening. I have to unsummon my mount because it's so low on HP. So I'm going to go fight something easier, like this triple melee. And then this triple melee? Yes, cool. This is totally... Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of here, archers. But the melees can come. The archers aren't invited to the party. Get those archers out of here. They're the problem, people. They trash the place. They piss all over the walls, and they don't fix it with the drywall or something. I don't know. I saw this weird like video where like someone was doing a party and then someone like punched a hole in a wall, but the guy had a bunch of friends, and so they like used, you know, construction techniques to rebuild the wall for him. And I was like, oh well, that's cool. That would be some swell friends to have. Hey, I accidentally punched a hole in the wall. Come fix it. Okay, pal. Here you go. Alright, double archers and lots of melee. I don't even know if I have heals. Yeah, I got heals up. We're good. We're alright. As long as we can heal ourselves, you know, that's all that matters. We're gonna go ahead and heal ourselves now. And then laser beam to freedom. The more we laser beam, the more free we are. And, you know, that monster just growled. He's like, "Oh, how dare you heal my damage? You have negated all of my attacks." It's like an anime moment. It really is. It's everything in Albion is an anime moment when you think about it in the correct context. Here we are, cursing all of the skeletons, you know. It's again, this is an anime moment right here. It really is. It's an anime moment. Don't try to tell me it's not. I just took out a whole bunch of enemies. That makes me the cool guy. That's like, you know, the theme song starts playing. It's a kill montage, right? Dang it, don't unsummon my mount. I needed that. I needed that to ride around and kill more of you. The AI is getting too smart. They have evolved. Imagine when someone makes a freaking video game that has actual AI that, like, learns how players fight and then they do counter strategies. They would become unkillable. I don't want that. I don't want these tier 2 and tier 3 items. Oh, there's a boss over there. Why don't we go snag it up? Look at my fame. 102 million, dude. 102 million. Oh, boy. That's a lot. 102 million is quite a... Oh, that's a bad pool, man. I have to kill this pool before I can start the boss pool. And if another player rides up and steals it, I'm going to be sad, and then I'm just going to forget about it. That's who I am. I don't really remember things. 2,500 faction points already farmed in 11 minutes. Yeah, man. It's easy faction points, man. Easy. Alright, Mr. Boss Man, you're gonna give me a whole lot of fame when I kill you, aren't you? This is like a mid-boss moment in a video game. I mean, we're literally playing a video game. It's called Albion Online. Have you heard of Albion Online, bro? It's like the sickest MMORPG ever. It's so sick. Oh, it's so sick it's dying. 45,000 fame for that skeleton, bro. You gotta love it. Now we're at 2.1 million. 2.163 million. Melees, you're enchanted melees, and you got a thick wizard bro with you. I'm gonna have to take your fame. I don't know what my theme song that I was doing was. Just ignore me. I'm awkward. So I talk to get around the awkwardness, you know? Like, if like missiles were dropping and bombs were going off and there was gunshots, I'd probably the one talking the most, because they'd be like, shut up, and I'd be like, no, this will calm me down and make me feel good. I'm gonna keep talking. And then my own team kills me. Oh man. That's how it happens. That's how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get team killed. I'm gonna get G-kicked and team killed, and that's how I'm dead. You know, I was looking back, I was thinking today, it's like, how long has it been since I've been in a guild in a video game? And it's been over 9 months. You know, that's like how long it takes to make a baby. 9 months. I think it's 9 months, isn't it? Something like that. It's like on average 9 months, maybe. I don't know. I don't make babies. I can't afford them. So, oh man, I know. Sad day. Bro, why don't you have a kid? You know, it's like the grown-up thing to do. Because they cost too much. Nuh-uh. Did you cost too much? Well, I was supposed to cost too much, but I grew up poor, so I didn't have anything. Well, why don't you just have a kid and have them grow up poor? Why would I do that? Why would I why would I make someone suffer like that? That's mean, dude. I don't want to be mean to my own kid. Jeez, bro. Can I group all of, like, the archers and wizards up into one little circle? Alright, let's just go after this. Oh, of course, as soon as I target the archer, he moves out of the way and then he stuns me. I'm getting hurt bad here. This is Big Hurt. Big Hurt City. Welcome to Lego City. What's the meme? I don't remember. It's the Lego City meme. You're something in Lego City. Look out. There's so much treasure on the ground, bro. Just loot them. Look, it takes a few seconds. Are you, like, on a cell phone? Why is it taking you so long to loot that stuff? Just trash it. You gotta keep a tidy workspace. Man, when I used to work in retail, people were gross. And I don't mean, like, gross like the way you're probably thinking. I mean, like I would be, you know, I had my own desk because I was a manager, right? And I would, you know, sometimes have to dig through other managers' desks to grab stuff for them, and like I would open up their desk and it would be like nasty open food packages and like 2-year-old like ketchup packets that are expired and busted open and spilt on the side of their drawers, and it's like, ew, clean this up. What the hell's wrong with you? And like, nah, no time, bro. It's like, you got plenty of time. You're up here doing nothing. Clean that shit up. It's gross. No one wants dried ketchup staining the side of the you know, office cabinets whenever they have to like open them and grab files or whatever. Come on, who does this stuff? And it's apparently a lot of people, man. Like most of the people that I worked with, they were more messy than tidy. I was like one of the only guys that was like kept a tidy work environment, you know. I'm not trying to boast or brag. It's just weird to me. It's like, what is going on with people's lives that they just keep... It's so gross. Aren't they afraid of, like, mold and bugs and ants invading their desk and stuff? Gold campaign chest, if only I had premium. It's kind of a jerk move to, like, be like, hey, bro, you got this chest unlocked. Oops. No premium. You better buy premium right meow. And I said meow like a cat. Let's just grab all the mobsters. The Skeleton Mafia. Dude, that's a cool guild name. Someone should make that. The Skeleton Mafia. I wouldn't join them because I'm not a skeleton, but I mean, I would be a skeleton if I got a choice. You know, if it's like well, I guess we're all technically skeletons because we all have skeletons. Except for maybe that one viewer that watches me that just was born without bones. I don't even know how that would work. But I'm sure someone out there possibly has that affliction, you know, staining their soul. Come on, clean up after yourself, dudes. Come on now. I know you don't have time to pick it up. You're busy, you know. Just clean up a little bit. Come on, grab the melees. Hey, you're invited too, bro. Everyone's invited except the skeleton. The skeleton... You know, he's the troublemaker. He's the bad guy. No one invite the skeleton man next time. No one invite the archer man, my bad. Other skeletons, you guys are fine, man. You guys are okay. Statistically, you guys are better fame farm than anything in the game. Due to mob density. Yeah, that's right. I've done the studies. So there was something interesting, like, there was a Reddit post where this guy's like, I've got fame farming figured out, and his TLDR in his post was that if you want to fame farm a weapon, you should make sure it's not maxed out, but have everything else in your set maxed out. And I proved that wrong in a video, but it's like getting, you know, jerked off by the Albion, like, community managers and stuff. And it's like, man, if only they knew the actual truth. And it's sad because they'll never know the truth because they're just going to read that post and take it at face value. And, like, imagine someone's like, no, there's a video here that proves your statement is not entirely factual. And they're like, oh, it's a Soul Benji video. You can disregard that because we're Reddit, Lamau. It's like, well, they're lost, dude. They're lost. I put in a lot of time and research to see what the actual best method was. And it is wearing a full set of 100 mastery, 100 specialization gear, and converting all of it to combat fame credits to level up whatever weapon you want. And, you know, at the end game, that's all you're really leveling up is weapons. You're not leveling anything else up, because everything else is fast. It's already leveled. You don't need it. Weapons, however, that's the thing you need. Let's grab Mr. Melee and his archer buddy, and the double wizards. And then we're gonna have a little powwow down here with some curse puddles. They're gonna be splashing around. And then, of course, while they're in a puddle, you know, it conducts electricity. So we turn on the stalker jacket, right? You know, you turn on the old stalker jacket, and then you hit them with the stalker hood. It makes them feel insecure, so they take more damage. So they're wet, they're being electrocuted, they feel kind of embarrassed, and then you just delete them. Sand fire. Oh, you're a little nature staff guy. You're out here nature staff, and I don't know about this triple archer pull. This is a little sus. A little sus-amogus. Can I get the archers to all pal over here? Like, come on, archers, let's go. There you go. Everyone, huddle up. It's a team meeting. Alright, I need you guys to do a little McWagey dance, you know, in the mornings. Show the customers that you're actually happy and you're not miserable in life. I hated that so much. Freaking, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but when you work in retail, you had to do this exercise. There was always these huddles, and that's what they were called, huddles. And it's whenever you get a whole bunch of people from, like, department heads and maybe a few non-department heads, and you all stand around and talk about yesterday's sales and what's in the ad and what's expected and blah, blah, blah. And then you had to dance. Everyone had to dance, and it was supposed to be a team thing. And if they didn't dance, they got in legitimate trouble, sent home, the whole nine, right? The cringiest behavior. And it's like, bro, I'm just here to, like, sell products. I'm not here to dance for you, you know? What the frick? And me being the manager, I had to make people do it. I just felt so bad. Like, please, no. I don't want to make them dance, but corporate would breathe down my neck. And if I don't make them dance, then I don't get a job anymore, so... Fun? I mean, not fun at all. Terrible times in retail. Never again. Please save me. Please like the video so I never have to go back to work retail. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys enable me to sit here and play this game and not live in a van. Oh. Hopefully keep the good times rolling. You guys gonna watch me... Are y'all gonna watch me play Diablo 4? Y'all better tune in for the Diablo 4 stuff, okay? You're supposed to watch my channel for me, not my guides, okay? Yeah, I get it, man. There's some YouTubers, like, I'll watch anything that they throw out. And then there's other YouTubers, I just watch them for the game that they, like, that I play, that they also sometimes play. You know, that's just how it is. You know, some people, they're cool, they're funny. Other people, they're just like paint on the wall, you know? They're just, hey, here's how to play this game, bro. Here's how to play the game. I showed you how to play the game. Congratulations, you can now play the game. I'm like, okay, cool. I can play the game. And then other people are like, whoa, dude, you're like, I'm like on the couch with you and we're like the best bros playing Super Mario back in the 90s. And I'm like, take me back. I just want to wake up and then someone's shaking me awake and I'm like, bro, what is, it's 1999, bro. What are you doing? You were having a nightmare. And I'm like, oh, thank God, it's over. I can just go back. With all the knowledge that I've gained in this weird nightmarish dream, right? That's the dream. That's the real fantasy. Everyone, you know, I've seen the post. It's like you get you get two choices. Do you want $10 million right now, or do you want to go back in time to when you were 6 years old with everything you know now? And it's like you can just go back in time when you were 6, and then you can just do all the things that you know. Like, it would be so cool. You could just like you could just write Harry Potter. I guess depending on when you were born. I could just write Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the Soul Stone. I could change it up a little bit. Make Hermione very pale and with blue eyes and blonde hair. Let's go with that. Just do random. Just watch it flop. It's like, no, you have like what, word memory? You write the exact same story. You go back in time. You write the exact same story. Nothing happened. No one reads it. No one cares. And it's like, why is it not successful if I write it, right? That would just raise more questions. That would just be really weird. 5,000 faction pointeronies, and it only took 22 minutes. Isn't that so cool, guys? That you can just farm fame like this and just get all the rewards, and it's so there's no risk. What am I risking? Oh no, I might get a little 200,000 repair bill if someone ganks me. Oh, or if I pull too much, I guess. Don't pull too much. It's like, don't eat too fast. You gotta chew your food. You gotta chew that food. Shake that bear. Does anyone come on? No one in the comments has ever acknowledged that they know what shake that bear is. Someone has to know shake that bear. Someone has to know. There's one guy out there, and I need you to leave a comment right now, dude. I'm starting to get paranoid that it's like no one knows what I'm talking about or referencing. It's one of those things that, like, if you're in a Discord with a bunch of people and you say it, and if they know, and it's like, oh, they know, dude. But it's rare. It's hard to find. And you'll have to leave the comment in a vague way, you know, because YouTube might not be like, hey, what are you talking about shake that bear for, bro? What are you doing? I'm YouTube. Talk about something else. And you're like, okay, YouTube, I guess. Nah. Melees, get your melees. And archers, triple archer with an 2 enchanted melees. This is a boss battle. You know, play the Final Fantasy VII boss battle music right now. Play it, DJ. I don't have a DJ. I don't have an edit. Dude, you know what I learned today? I learned that there's Albion YouTubers who hire editors. This game is too small to hire an editor. You know, these people must have, like, freaking... Whoa, I'm dying. Run! I'm dead. There you go. There's my death. For all the hate subscribers, there's the 200k repair bill for you. But no, there are... How did that even kill me? I think I just didn't heal properly, or I stood in too many attacks. Now, there's Albion YouTubers that get, like, no views that are paying editors, like, $50 a video. I don't even make $50 a video. What the heck? Well, they're paying out of pocket for that or something. See, look, I'm just standing in all the attacks. I'm gonna die again. I'm dead again, guys. It's over. It's over. We're just dead here. Nah, we're okay. See, this time the heal like worked. I don't know what happened earlier. Did my heal get interrupted? I missed it. It just, you know, sometimes that happens. But hey, it's worth it for me. This is still way too fast of a fame farm not to do. But hiring an editor for Albion. Albion doesn't have enough watchers. There's not enough eyeballs on this game. If you're like playing a really big game, maybe, I guess. You I'm in a lot of like Discords that kind of share like info about how you should like run a YouTube channel and stuff. And the only people in those channels like that have really big actual big channels that hire editors are people that are making like 20,000 a month and they have millions of subscribers and stuff. Like, what are you doing? Hired an editor when you get like 20,000 views a month, bro. Like, what? Someone's got a fancy job that doesn't want to, you know, make something that they make. Like, I get it. If you're brand new to video editing, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But then once you get it down, you can do it so quick. It's like anything. Like, it's like master musician versus first time, you know, on the piano or something. I don't really know how to word it, but also I'll blame dying on the stalker hood. We'll just say that. We gotta blame something. Let's just blame the helmet that we're trying out today. Why not? Always putting the blame on the helmets. It's the helmet's fault. Always is. Always was. That's just the realities. I would like to do a lot more creative videos, especially with certain background musics, but it's really risque to use certain background musics. It really is, unless you have a freaking company backing you up that'll, like, you know, bully content ID trolls and stuff. It's not exactly a boss monster, but it could have been. It could have spawned as one. It just chose not to. It's its day off. It's and we are lasering. What's our food buff at? Our food buff's it's almost done. We got maybe 2 or 3 more minutes, I think. Just a couple more minutes. We gotta clean up the streets here. We gotta. Isn't that a Jaffe Cake phrase? Dude, there's a freaking psycho on Reddit that thinks I'm Jaffe Cake, and he keeps spreading lies about me, saying I'm like a criminal and have a history. It's like, no, I don't. I have a clean record. For those that actually know how to look up my info, y'all can see I have a clean record, bro. Never gotten a ticket, never arrested. Even Mr. Beast has been arrested before. Not really. That was a prank. Spoilers. Spoilers. Dude, I would hate to be entangled in a YouTube prank channel thing, you know? Like, that's just pure suffering. Is like, oh, you pranked me, I gotta prank you. Haha, now he's gotta prank me back even bigger. Oh, no. It would never end. It would just be miserable, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. No prank. You no prank. We just be friend. Yes, give me these enchanted boyos. Lure them all together, nice and stacked. Stack up, lads. It's time to be turned into juicy fame. Oh man, I would really like to get into like cartoon animation so I can make little Albion cartoons. People would watch them. I don't have any friends. Like, guys, I'm actually kind of depressed a little bit about this game. I've been playing for 3 years straight, I think. And I don't have any friends, man. It's time to, like, play Diablo 4, and, you know, maybe something cool will happen on that game, okay? And, you know, some people just don't get me. They think I'm an actual villain. Bro, I'm a cartoon villain. I'm a freaking comic villain, okay? Like, I'm like, I'm just like a little villain that shows up in, you know, people's, like, episodes, right? And I do my villain thing, and then they become, like, without me, you know, they wouldn't be liked as much, because if you have a hero with no villains, you're just a regular guy. But if you're a hero and there's a villain and you trump the villain, then hey, everyone likes you. They're like really happy that you did that thing. So essentially, I'm the Dark Knight of Albion content creators. I can take it because I have to, or because I don't know. What is the phrase? I haven't seen that movie forever. Whatever. You get what I'm trying to meme here, right? Y'all get the memes, kind of, maybe. Maybe one, at least, as long as one guy in the comments gets the memes, I guess. As long as there's just one dude in particular. And I think my food buff almost out. Not quite yet. Get out of here, tier 3 boots. It's a shame that people are feeding the black market the tier 3 boots, man. I think we got time for just one more pull here at the Entourants, except those are all really unupgraded mobs. Come on, Food Buff, we got 30 seconds. 30 seconds to pull these big boy juice boys. I know, I'm really creative with my names. I could have did a bigger pull. I got timid. I got real timid there. Let's hit them with everything we've got. Full cooldowns. Look at that. Melted. Melted. Destroyed. Alright, let's teleport back home, lads. Let's get out of here. Oh, I started today with 68 faction points, and I'm at 6,658. So that's how much I farmed in 30 minutes. Food Buff's out. I'll check the fame in a sec. I just want to show you the repair bill. Might be more than 200k. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I am using 8.4 instead of 8.3. Also the helmets. I'm not used to wearing this helmet, so we'll see how much. 321,000. Okay, so maybe a little bit more than usual. Whatever. 321,000. But look how much silver I spent. Remember, I started this video at 101 million. We're at 96.5. Boy, that's expensive. That's like 4.5 million. Okay, so we were at 100.7, and now we're at 104.1. And remember, this is without premium, so I don't know what the math is on that. I'm just gonna type 101. I'm gonna type 107. Dang it, my numlock turned off. Make sure my mic is still working. Okay, and then we shall do 104, 158. So it's like dang. I don't. Hold on. 101, 100, 700,000, and then we do 104, 158, and why is that? Hold on, 100, 700,000. Okay, now I'm doing it right. I have failed at math twice today, and 3.458, so times 2, then times 2 again. Yeah, only 13.8 million fame at that rate. Kind of lower than usual. Actually, a lot lower than usual. I guess I was just being crappy. But, hey, you know, it's not so bad. Because, I mean, this is more than enough combat fame credits for like, I can max the whole tree. Well, technically you need like 120, but hey, look, I've got like 20-something million in here. So, we got it. Anyway, that's been a little fame farm adventure for you guys. A little 30-minute fame farming adventure. I'm Soul Benji, thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Let me know what you thought. Alright, and with that said, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. You can become a channel member if you want to support me monetarily. It's $5 a month. There's a button under where my cursor's bouncing. It says join. You click that. You get access to private, more personal videos. Videos that show you how to make money in Albion. Videos on how to flip. Advanced guides too good for the public, because if I made them public, everyone would do them and then no one could abuse them. But with that said, click the video on the right side of your screen. If you don't click the video on the right side of your screen, next time you go out to eat and you're waiting in line, the line is going to take an extra long amount of time. And by the time you get home with the food, it's going to be cold. So you better click it.